As you go to.
Alright, so you're going to go through, make sure that you're close enough to the skin to be able to approximate the wound edge. Go ahead and pull it through. Do your best to make sure that you maintain a level of cleanliness on the end of the needle. Then you're going to wrap.
And he kept instrument in between.
Pull through.
Going one way.
Opposite direction. One more pass. Simple interrupt.
Done. Cut the tails.
I'm talking about the horizontal.
Next we'll be doing a vertical mattress, which is used for deep muscle lacerations and areas that require a lot of tensile strength. You're going to start wide, using your tissue forceps to help maintain a level of awareness. You're going to go way wide.
Emphasize real wide on the initial. Coming out wide, also on the far side.
Extremely wide.
Now you can see where the needle's coming out there. He's going to go back in between the exit of the needle and the incision.
That's the vertical. That's the exact same thing.
Going with a backhand grip to the needle.
And this time you're going to want to come close to the wound edge. And again, this is to make sure that you approximate the wound edges. And then again, just like last time, one pass down, one pass, two pass, grab your tail, pull it through, one pass in the opposite direction, grab your tail, pull it through. That is a vertical mattress.
And typically with the knots, we would tie those 3 each direction for a total of 6 ties.
Yes.
Now we're moving on to a horizontal mattress.
And I don't think...
Here, take my third.
That'll work. Alright, so horizontal mattress. Same concept as the vertical mattress, but it would be used on deep muscle lacerations where there is a large surface area that needs approximated. So, need a bigger wound.
Hey, Sergeant, what's the vertical one? What's the vertical one? This right here. What's the horizontal one? This is right here.
Entry and exit are similar to the simple interrupt.
Another instrument in this hand.
So I just did 2.
Sewing up some guy with hepatitis.
What's the deep tissue, shallow tissue one? Okay, I got that one down. So the vertical one is just, it's like a continuous kind of?
So you're saying like this?
Your pickup's right there to stabilize it. Whatever you gotta do to stabilize it there. So instead of your hand, that needle comes up and hits your finger. I'll fill that for you.
And you got hepatitis and
Wash it out.
okay, switch into the backhand grip here.
Then you just flip the needle around and go back
Now you can see he's still on the same side as the exit, and he's going to come across the wound
You're going to come through just like this one, right?
in order to give it 2 pieces
And then as you pull
of the suturing material on either side
here and then tie these two.
of the incision.
So it's a double
Interrupt, that's all it is.
Okay.
Through,
Here, I'll watch you real quick.
and you can see the thread on the far side of the incision goes in and out.
No, I think 3. I don't know.
How come the 3 wraps on that one?
You're going
For
to
your 6 knots.
the one that I just showed you. No, I'm trying to fit the one that you're at. How you doing, Phil?
All right, next year, we're going to talk about real quick here. We're just going to talk about this when you'll be able to practice.
Okay, and that's it.
That's that.
Good job.
Living color. It comes in, exit out into the wound itself. It's going to come across horizontally. It's not going to exit to the skin on the flap itself.
Got 2 cameras on you. No pressure.
So this is real difficult with this model here, being able to grab grab something that really doesn't exist there. So he had to go back a little bit further to grab some of that. Basically, it's fascial material, connective tissue back there. So he's grabbing that, get across horizontally. Now he's going to exit that stitch back up here. Comes back to the skin here. So you can see you've only got two places where the suture enters and exits the skin on this one, flap approximation. Okay? And then you've got the horizontal suture that ran it. Did everybody okay by their way? Okay, so basically you've got a horizontal mattress there that one side is exposed and one side is buried over there. And the pulls it to approximation there. Like I said, this is real difficult beats to do here. When you're doing these flap approximations on the models out on the FTX, you have a lot more layers of tissue to work with so that you come across it. So we're trying to get across here, we'll practice some technique. Okay? So these things. We pulled it out so you can do it again. Okay? Then we open the modify the knot. Right? So go ahead, make those V-shaped incisions with your big ears. Wind that tissue just a little bit so you can curve over the flap. Yeah, there's a hard time picture graph over there on the other side. You can look up there for reference.
There's nothing in here.
So on the flap, you didn't actually come through the skin of the flap. You just went underneath it.
Right, that.
Okay.
Very much easier on muscle.
That. So I would grab it.
Yeah, I'd say.
Yeah, that's all. Like that, and it would.
What I want you to do is go ahead and walk forward and step with the right foot and place it right in the center of the round portion and continue to walk on through. Okay, I'm going to roadrunnersports.com. It's an internet site that I often use for giving advice about running shoes. As we can see from your foot imprint, it's a normal arch. As I did in the examination, you don't have any over or under pronation. You indicated that you weigh more than 180 pounds, so that's going to put you in a category of a stability plus shoe. You can kind of see as you're looking through here, the arch looks fine. The width of the actual center of the arch is consistently about 70% of the width of the rear foot, and like I said, you didn't have any roll to the inside or overpronation, underpronation. Okay, so as I indicated, what you want to do is you want to click here on men's shoes, click on running, and that's going to take you to the running shoes. Down here, based on your size, your arch type, and your mechanics of your ankle, I indicated your Stability Plus. You can see that's under shoe type here. Click on shoe type, and that's going to pull it up. And then you can click on any shoe in here. For instance, this is Hurricane 9, and it gives you the opportunity to see what other people have reviewed the shoe as. The shoe's rated as a 4.6 out of 5 stars. I wouldn't look at a shoe unless it had at least 4 out of 5 stars. And you can click on here to see how many people have reviewed it. In this case, 40 runners have reviewed it, and that really gives you a feel that you're getting a cross-section of runners as opposed to the first few that review it. And that's the Stability Plus shoe, as you can see there, based on very consistent with what we're seeing with your arch type and the mechanics of your ankle and your size. I want to stop. Cleans, jerks, and snatches. You may have some difficulty trying to do a clean and jerk. The cleans, that portion's not difficult. What we run into, a lot of people aren't familiar, is if you did this in football, awesome. If you didn't do it in football, you have no idea what we're going to do. It takes a while to get used to it. To get to a clean that's effective for you to do strength and conditioning, come down like that. Okay, but what we look for is eventually getting to where you're doing cleans and jerks, from this position, like this. And if you're used to it, it's actually kind of hard to do with a slight of weight. And you come up. The classic would be coming up like that. We're not probably going to be Olympic weightlifters, so you can just do it from this and bring it up like that. Coming up like that.
Yeah,
And there. And then you get to a point where you want to go wider for a snatch, and come up and bring it up like that. And like I said, it's awesome. Almost like when you see Olympic guys, they're going to jump. You're going to jump and get into the bar. You got to almost thrusting your hips. You got to then you lift it here, and then you get underneath the edge.
yeah, I do like 25 of those in a row.
Like a reverse curl. What you can do with this, though, when you get to that, you can say, wow, reverse curl's not working so well.
Yeah, it's
Down, swing straight back, and then once you pass the knees, then you thrust your hips into the bar, and then continue to pull, you shrug your shoulders, and then get underneath. But yeah, that's going to be fast. When you hit the knees, it's an explosive move. It's like, bam, and then come underneath. But you don't stop. It's one continuous motion. You just go from here and underneath. It seems like, watch the back. You got to come down, you got to keep that back straight. Butt out, chest out. Better. It took us a week to get this down until it got hit.
Try clean.
Same as when we pull up. And that's what, when you think about an Olympic lifter, is they're going to do a snatch, they're going to lift the bar to about here, and then they're going to get underneath it. So they're going to come up, and they're going to catch way down here, and they're going to come up like that. Again, I don't think they need to do that, because I don't think it's necessary. All we have to do is, if you want to get 500 pounds of this, you're going to have awesome technique. You just back it down to 150 pounds. You do solid techniques, and get great workout from it. Questions on any of this? What you think about curls? Okay, I'm working one muscle. Okay. It would involve that entire setup right there in terms of Olympic lifts. You would go through it quickly. You work in groups of 2 or 3, and you move through it quickly. You got to have good technique, and you've got to be set up with a group that's using the relatively same size. We would try to only do one weight switch. You would go from plywoods to whatever weight that they were going to work with. It's harder to do a snatch than it is to do a clean and jerk. So you may have to decrease some of that as you come back down. Okay, let's go ahead and that bar are like Walmart quality, which are not necessarily burst resistant. These are burst resistant, and when they do pop, they're supposed to slowly deflate. So now I think that would be funny. Everybody, every 2 people has a ball. Okay.
Second break, leave me alone.
Okay, there's a million exercises you can do with this as well. Straight for the shield, big one. Up, down, okay, and relax. Now you're doing up and hold. We're going to go up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, and switch up. We are not preparing you for a PT test while we're performing this. We are increasing your ability to do your combat requirements. It may help with all of the PT tests, but that's one thing. Like for instance, a bench press is not necessarily going to help you do more push-ups. So, okay, now we're going to go fast and up, down, up, down,
Yeah, you can
up,
do it.
down, straight up first thing, up, down, up, down, up, down, and relax. Okay, now we're going up and hold, up, down, up, down, up. Basically once you've done it, switch off, so both of you get to do it.
Maybe we should stop.
When I was talking about in terms of bench press is building more strength, where the push-up is more like an endurance type activity. Unless you're doing like if not.
Yeah. Not the roll, like the little wheel.
Yeah, you can get the little wheel for like $6-7 at home.
One. You get that. The butt's got to be off the ground, the back's got to be straight in order to get something. If your butt's on the ground, basically all you're doing is dusting the floor. And that's with the ball, not with your back. You usually feel this in your hamstrings. And I bring your feet further up on the ball. And then come in. You make it a little bit. Remember, as you look down, your torso should be straight.
One foot. That's even harder.
Yeah, that's each test. One foot is harder.
I don't want to leave your butt on the ground though at the same time.
Your wrist. Just as good. The this is way wider. I think that's feel right. Yeah. Don't squeeze too hard.
That one just looks sexy.
Oh,
I need to go to the beginner's
I like watching these two because they make it a little too easy.
Hey, but if you're good.
Yeah.
You know what I like to do? When I roll the sizzle bit.
Okay.
You got so strong as that, man.
Good. Very good. Now we've gotten to the point where people are a little bit tired, so we're going to work on a balance type exercise. Not real demanding in terms of what requires the muscles, but so you get on here. If you don't feel real comfortable with that, you should have somebody spot you. When you get in this position, you're just kind of hanging. If you want to, you could do some curls here. You can do that kind of stuff. The guys that are really good are able to do the standing position.
You're like a ninja. You're good. You're like a ninja.
You just want to do that. We do about 30 seconds holding that position. But have somebody assist you so
help me get up.
All
Alright, come here, give me up here.
The more the ball is inflated, the more difficult it is.
Yeah. I think I was trying to lift weights while doing that.
That's good. Okay, let's go.
Hell no.
Speaking of.
Every cuss word you use, I got it.
What are your questions? You probably got up there on your own.
Balance is critical. The greatest and the simplest balance exercise is like this. What you want people to be able to do from this position is be able to close their eyes and do this for 60 seconds. It's not easy. That's a sobriety test. And you can see when you did the testing, we got out of 120 people, we have less than 20 that could do it for 60 seconds.
Standing one leg down.
Just like that. Just like that.
For 60 seconds.
Next time I get pulled around fight match.
Oh, 60 seconds.
Okay.
Oh.
Seconds. Okay, now once we've done this, we're all going to rotate so that our right forearm is down you're going to rotate into the side plank. You're going to hold that in that position. We're going for 20 seconds with this. And relax. Seated hip rotation. You're going to do this. You want to put your arms behind you, and you just come where you've got your legs in this position, and then you're going to go from here over to here, and then back and forth like that. Okay, over to the right, now move to the left. Okay, I got them both like this. So basically, one foot is at the knee of the other foot, the other leg, like this. Okay, now that's the warm-up for it. He's demonstrating how it's done. You take your hands and you put them in front, and you try to do it, and it's not easy.
Then the front press.
Oh, hell no.
Like that.
Front press.
Okay, back problems. Number one problem we have with in this, what had happened, that disc is like a jelly donut. It's got jelly in the center, cake around the outside. When you do a sit-up, you're pushing that jelly rearward. We are doing the exact opposite. We're taking that rearward jelly and pushing it back forward. So if you're hurt in H&P or herniated nucleus pulposus, that is very frequent. Like I said, jobs. Happy to. Kind of a band right around there. Okay.
I do appreciate your time.
All right. When did she say she does keep your chin?
She said she didn't call me today.
We're not too far back up, so it should be this week. If not, early next week.
I'm good with it, but it's been 2 weeks, and I'm like, it's still hurting or something. I just want to figure it out. I do appreciate your time.
Those four, I think, are the best in here.
And recording. Recording. Recording.
Okay, stop.
Started.
Doesn't matter which side. Get it back off a little bit. Now try to pull each other off the wall. Switch legs.
Recording, sir.
Okay, what you do is you grab your leg, the opposite, put your arm like this. Now we're going to bump shoulders and try to knock each other off the outside. See it all?
Yes, sir. Recording.
Got one here. Can you see the whole thing?
Hold on, sir. Recording, sir.